There's a good chance today that some website, app, or service that you tried to use today was down. That's following an outage from Amazon Web Services. Mackenzie Segalos joins us now with more on what exactly happened. Hi, Mac.
Hey, Morgan. So more than 11 million users have now reported problems, and the count is still rising as this AWS outage drags on. Now, the trouble stems from Amazon's Northern Virginia region. That's its oldest and busiest cloud hub, still the default for countless apps and platforms. This is the same data center complex that Amazon has leaned on for years, where many major platforms first set up shop. This hub has seen multiple disruptions over the past 5 years. Now, AWS says it is making progress fixing the internal network failures that triggered all this, and we are starting to see service disruptions come back down. Cyber experts also stressing this is not a hack, but it is another reminder of the risks that come with centralized cloud infrastructure. Despite growing pressure from Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud, AWS still controls more than a third of the global market. Investor sentiment was already shaky heading into earnings, with AWS battling margin compression and a backlog trailing Microsoft and Oracle. This outage does not help. The question now is, does Amazon raise its $118 billion annual CapEx commitment next week to bulk up its data centers, expand compute, and potentially chase more AI demand? Guys?
Matt, I wonder, there's an agentic AI challenge here, it seems to me, right? Because we're talking about AI all the time. That is sitting on top of the cloud. If this were 5-10 years in the future, if you don't have people to answer the phones because the agents are doing it for you, or analyze your sales or crunch your numbers, does a cloud outage become a work stoppage for companies? I mean, it seems like the stakes are only getting higher for the economy as we rely more and more on these resources.
I mean, today laid bare the fact that Perplexity doesn't have a robust enough multi-cloud strategy. I'm out to Anthropic to hear whether they've suffered disruption, but we haven't seen reports of that. And that's because they rely on a mix of cloud providers, not just Amazon, but Google Cloud. We also saw OpenAI diversify away from just working with Microsoft Azure. They're a Google Cloud customer as well, to prevent exactly this, John. You can't have reliance on one single provider anymore.
So in light of that, Mac, who are the potential winners, if there are some, coming off of this event?
I mean, think about Oracle's investor day last week. Their backlog number, I'm looking at a chart of this, it's up to $455 billion. Azure's $368 billion. You know where Amazon is? It's shy of $200 billion, and that's a big concern here. Yes, they are still the firm leader in the cloud wars, but their growth numbers year over year are coming down. We're seeing those compressed margins, and then backlog, which is the best indicator of future revenue, is not looking all that promising, and an event like this doesn't help their optics problem.